everyone, my name is Khabesrri Shankar and I am a student in Smkmr. Today, I am going to share my favorite book with the title of How I Met Myself. I love reading this book because the story is really interesting. Other than that, I have learned a few lessons from it. The book contains 64 pages. The author of this book is David A. Hill. The story is about a man named John Taylor, who is 34 years old, that got married to a woman named Andrea. This book is mainly about life after death and doppelganger. To some who are not familiar with the word doppelganger, it means something like double walker, a ghostly double of a living person who comes to give messages about danger or offer advice. It only can be seen by its owner. However, it sometimes can be seen by someone close if it has an important message. It thought to bring bad luck and often believed that soon there will be a serious problem or death. On the 18th of January in Budapest, a man runs straight into John Taylor as he walks home through the narrow street after his work. John falls over into the snow and looks up at the man's face. He felt terrified because what he saw was himself. His face was looking down at him. His mouth was saying sorry to him. He was shocked that he couldn't move a single muscle. Immediately, he got up and ran after the man and ended up at the entrance of a wine cellar. He went in and asked the barman about the man. The barman looked weirdly at him and said that no man came to the bar. John couldn't sleep during that night as he was thinking about the horrific incident that unfolded. After that day, he studied about it and discovered his doppelganger signal. A few years passed on, he had the same horrific nightmare in all its possible forms, like the door opening, the running man, the loud noise, the man who was looking for something. Sometimes it was John who ran out of the door, and sometimes it was him who was knocked onto the ground. Sometimes he was looking for something. On the other 18th of January, John went out for work, and when he came back home, he saw a note on the table in his living room saying that his wife Andrea brought their daughter Katie to her workplace. His blood went cold. Without wasting any time, John ran out into the street and towards his wife's workplace. Suddenly, there was a loud noise like a bomb from outside somewhere. While running, he bumped into someone. He apologized and ran towards the explosion, which was his wife's workplace. Tears were rolling down his cheeks since the place was destroyed, thinking that his wife and daughter were stuck in that building. He walked towards his house feeling defeated. He walked into someone since he was looking at the ground lost in thoughts. When he looked up, he saw his doppelganger again. But this time, his doppelganger lifted his arm and pointed at the dark street. John looked at the street and was shocked to see Andrea and Katie. He ran towards them and hugged them. He was really happy and pleased to see his wife and daughter are alive. The lesson that I have learned from this book is that we should love our family and spend time with them while we still have time. If you want to know more about this tale, you may buy or read it online. Thank you for your liberal time that you are willing to listen to my presentation. Goodbye.